This is Elgin, Manitoba. This is the home where I grew up. Curling rink behind me, and of course the hockey rink where I spent a good deal of my time playing minor hockey and intermediate hockey here with the Elgin Clippers, I guess back in those days. School was right across the road from this. It was pretty handy. We got to come over at noon sometimes and skated. Yeah, we spent a lot of time here at the old ballpark in Elgin. Not much left of the backstop here, the old fence that was here for home plate, but we used to have stands here. There was a good turnout for a lot of the baseball games that we played in. There was a dance hall just to the right of us here, and of course there was many dances held there for my parents' age, I guess, and I attended some of those as a youth as well. We're here on the old farm site, I guess, where I grew up and where I was. My parents moved here when I was 2 years old and started a new farm site here. We both grew up in this region. My dad was about 3 miles down the road, and my mother came from the Dand area, Regent area, Hathaway, I guess. West Hall was actually the district where she grew up. It was a pleasure to be here on the farm and to be able to expand it and live here. We lived here, raised our family here, and farmed this until 2001 was my last crop. I moved to Virden after becoming the MLA in 1999 for Arthur Virden, and lived in Virden until 2013 when we moved to Brandon to become the Member of Parliament for Brandon Surrey. The steel building here, the Malin building, there's quite a story about that. It was a shed with Robinson Alamo, which my dad bought from them, was built in 1961. And I remember I couldn't help them pour the concrete. I was sick at that time in that summer when they had a family come in, and all of my dad's brothers and family came in and helped pour the concrete. They poured the whole thing with wheelbarrows and cement mixers in the front. And then we began to build the building and was able to help them build it as a young guy. My father and I built the rest of it pretty much by ourselves. Forget the walks from the school down here in November to make sure that we were a part of the commemoration of our fallen soldiers for the lives that they gave, so that we could have the peace that we have today as well. To be raised in this area with the businesses that were here bustling at the time, the activities, as I said earlier, in the churches and in the sporting events that were taking place here, all the teams that we had in those days, as well as the service groups that were here still in those days, was quite a change from where we are today. However, if anybody had ever told me that I would ever end up as the Member of Parliament for Brandon Surrey, or the legislative member that I was here in Arthur Virden for 14 years, I would have probably said you had rocks in your head, because as you grew up, that was the first thing from my mind. It was just fun growing up in a small community like this where everybody knew everybody and everybody looked out for everybody.